that think that the old karmically acquired body has gone forever. And your body and mind are now the product of wisdom and compassion. So that the entire meaning of your life, the purpose of your existence, is to bring happiness to the minds of others, to ease their burden of suffering however you can, and lead them on the path to liberation and enlightenment. And dedicate the positive energy of this meditation to actually achieving that result. Then you can relax and stop the meditation.
Page 1. Page 178, abbreviated request to the lineage lamas.
So I thought maybe I'd do the teaching at the now, more than 1 hour. Then the prayer, left with prayers, and then the next session.
Cancel that. Delete. Jetsun Lama Dhamma Nyenam Ki Chung Ungala Kian Se Chudzen Re Chi Cha
상제 저당 소제 천왕라 장전바도단 다게 저진지에 순지 돌아변 저선 상제 저당 소제 천왕라 장전바도단 저선 예순지 돌아변 저선 전조라주 상제 저당 소제 천왕라 장전바도 다게 저진지에 순지 돌아주 이제 좋아졌는 거는 이제 그냥 놀아봐 저는 진짜 이제 강다양다 담배는 나는 먹은데 나도 좀 저서 선예진 임다 자자로 가봐봐, 찜해봐, 칩해봐, 땀해, 오함해봐, 드라마해봐, tatchatam해, 드라마니 지시되면 또 해서 재밌는 게 담아달라, 자자로. 대회까지 답에 드지봐, 제와다가 조던 거와이. 대회 라브링이 자신다 중수 유명해. 못하는 레버트라 특별 숙련지 또 메시는 좀 하던서 제외는 다시 전에 삼라 쇼제 간지 듣는 저거 이제 나야 되잖아 영바에 내가 사와제 메베트다 삼바지 이제는 게 상계순다 찌웰한다라도 년바라 차베지 남마라가 나는 던정을 좀 한다면 이거 나는 그게 되잖아 탐제게도 다게 저든도 야 so so the the purpose of listening to teaching then not just to happiness for oneself other temporal happiness or ultimate happiness liberation from samsara not just that purpose of life is then to free the numberless and the means initially from the oceans of something suffering and bring them in peerless happiness, total cessation of the obscurity, completion of the realization in Tibetan called Sangye. So on the other is the nature, it is such omniscience. So that was the nature actualized part to enlightenment and so therefore control that listen to teaching. Okay. So before the talk, many days I've got to mention. So please look at this deity there outside. The deity promotion there. Each time as you go out, as you come in, you look at that, read that, and at least you look at the deity. And each time you look at the deity, I don't know how many. I don't know whether he knew what is there. I'm not sure. or the people notice that, not, I'm not sure. So there, each time you look at the picture, the deity, then it purifies when they come out of the Lord's realm, and it makes it very easy to be born in Pure Land, and very easy to achieve enlightenment. So that you can reap the benefits and so on. You see, but there should be copies to give each person. But in Russia, we gave Russia and Mongolia. It happened to make the big size, and but here didn't get paper here to give each of you. But you see, you can take picture, and you can take picture the iPad. You can take picture and you can develop to put in your house. So, but not at the altar. In the dining room, the sitting room, where most people can see. You put that. So if you put it at the altar, then people don't look. Even the house people, they think, oh, I know what they have. Even they don't look at themselves. They don't look their own altar. So you see, you see, every day setting up altar, there's nothing new important to set up. But you see, you're supposed to look at each statue, each border thing that's my root guru, like Sarandana, you see, manifested to me to free from oceans or some sort of suffering, which continuation did not have beginning. Which continuation did not have beginning. I've been suffering, not to end, then to liberate, to bring me in the peerless happiness for Buddhahood. Oh, then my Guru manifested in this. You are supposed to do like this, prostrate to each one, by thinking that. Oh, like this. So even there's not setting an altar each time, each morning. So, but you see, you must do that. Then collect unbelievable marriage, and I'm not going to mention that. Just finish that subject there. Then you see, it says, the Guru manifested this to me, and so like that, you see. So prostration, and then this I can tell right now, because so important to know, even to do this so for you, because you want happiness, you don't want suffering, so. So Kasuri, So what normally I mentioned the 8 ones, but there's 10 benefits also during this prostration to any holy object during this. There's also 10. So the planet Lama. So Susan Koya Trim de Boba Chodan Hamiji. Boba Chodan Hamiji. Boba Chodan Hamiji. Boba Chodan Hamiji. So anyway, next one is free from samsara enlightenment. That's what. I didn't remember, but it's liberation from samsara and enlightenment. This others. So how many holy objects there is? And there's a picture of the statue. See, or they create them in the cause of enlightenment. So if there's 100, you create 100 cause of enlightenment. If there's 1,000, you create 1,000 cause of enlightenment. So that's unbelievable measure. That is, if you think well, if you don't think well, no much. And if you think well, all that, well, it's hard. It's beyond your concept. I mean, just amazing. Susang means the good humor, but also sorry. Yeah, so sang could be perfect human birth. See, then sorry. Yeah. Then sorry. Yeah, the sorry. Yeah, the sorry. Beautiful human birth, sort of good human birth, so stangbo. So stang, Korea. Then you cause it to achieve the when you do this, all of the Korea, the surrounding perpetrator surrounding people. So if you have perfect surrounding people, who help you, then your wishes get succeed. Korea, the attendant time, the Korea, the surrounding people. To them, then this causes morality, pure morality, able living pure morality. So Korea to them. So without pure morality, then there's no attainment of the path, or path to enlightenment. You see, no attainment of the path to enlightenment. Yeah. So without morality, there's no. You can't have perfect meditation. Shine karma abiding. So then you only have the great insight, that realization. So analyzing mental emptiness on the basis of the shine karma and deriving the rapturous actress of the body, and after the rapturous actress of the mind. So you would experience this. So then there is no wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, and then there is nothing which sees the seed of delusion karma. Then you can never be free from oceans of samsara suffering. So endlessly you will be samsara suffering, life from beginningless rebirth, you see. So the morality is like this, very important foundation. Then, so without devotion, also there is no realization, continuation, realization after enlightenment without devotion. So important, the clear cause of that. So courage the mind. So then you courage the mind, then you can help many people, or lead the sentence to enlightenment, free from samsara, bring enlightenment. So then you get born Deva human being, next life. Then you achieve the iron path. Iron means wisdom, transcendental wisdom, directly see emptiness. So when you achieve that, you have achieved the iron part. The exalted part, Arya part, Arya Sanskrit, Arya part. Then you achieve full enlightenment, Buddhahood. The 8 benefits like this. So, very, very important one. So we see, each time when you come in the temple here in the inside, you should do like this into all the holy objects. All the emperors do all the holy objects, do like this. It's very good to practice them. To practice that mindfulness, that's so good. Then, really, even your house or anywhere. So whenever you see holy objects, start to do like this. Don't go like this or like that. Oh, I know everything. No, like that. Do like this. Remember the benefits. Very, very important benefits. If you don't want, that's different. If you don't want, there's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to say. But if you want to do like this. If you don't want, you can go like this. So that's okay. So then this way you see you are making meaningful. They exist in the holy objects. You see, you turn this, and you see the holy objects. They're helping you bring it to enlightenment. You understand? Pure samsara, helping you. That. I think that. Oh, there's I've forgotten now. I've forgotten what was that?
She was talking about this image of
Oh, yeah. Okay, please. When you go out, when you go in, come in, look, please, to help yourself, for you to free from samsara and achieving. So the other one is here. This we gave to Russia and Mongolia. So there's so this I wrote after I got paralysis in Washington last time. Amitabh Appeal, and I wrote this after I got paralysis. I had paralysis, I think, about 8-10 years ago. So this one, children read the Buddha explained. So each time when you look at this, it purifies 100,000 yuans, not years, yuans. Each time you look at this. So if you, so as I said, the picture there, also this you can take picture and then, if you can develop and then you put it around the house. You see that where people can see. Just outside, where the people, outside, even outside the house, even either outside the house or inside, where people can see. So it helps so much. And then this one, so this one, Shasamaha, the six clairvoyants words. It's very common in Solukhumbu. It's carved on rocks. Umani Bemo, and this one very, very common. What benefit is explained here? By seeing this, by looking at this each time, after 15 days, all the heavy negative karmas are purified. That's the benefits of this text I saw. So this is very, very important, very, very powerful. So anyway, like that. So this two and that deity. So you can make your copies and not so too small, not big. That's everybody can see. Big, expensive, so expensive. Wow, it's going to kill me. Don't think like that. But you will die. You will die in the time. So anyway, this is nothing. So we help the people, even those who don't believe. The animals and people, they see this. They come into your house and they get some benefit. So much things come and get purified and they get so much meditation. They go back to their life is different. And, abstract, see? So, okay, that's all. And then, I thought it's mentioned this Dhammankara Sutra. I'm not going to give Lungo Dhammankara Sutra today, but this control I gave. So I use, of course, that's easy to get text books, but I use the control as she gets in the Jung Long La Puja Tushida. I think maybe Tushida. So then with the benefits of Dhammankara Sutra, so then this is a blessing. It's so very precious. So I'm going to read there's some Jemi Famba, and there's a Lama Tsongapa. When you write the teaching, it's hard to draw anything. So there's a Lama Tsongapa wrote two verses, two Khazar. Two teachings, talking about the benefits. And so Tsering, Kapan monk who been writing most at the present parameter, now 3 volumes finished. It goes in Messiah project, so with real gold. 3 finished. So one is also about finish or something, and then Jain Sali was doing one. I didn't. 3 months they're going to do, and Sarah, but their handwriting is not so good at all. So far, I have never seen any gold written text, bad shape. I never saw. Only very good handwriting. The written with gold. Whether it's done in Mongolia, whether it's done in Tibetan. So it's done with lots of paper, sticked with blue color. Well, a lot of work. And I started to write the Jetongba, the 12 volumes, middle one 3 volumes, and then short one volume, Jetongba. So I started to write with the real gold. The Chunanla is the ex-husband, the scientist, so try to check a page that can last a long time. So he found out the Muslim wrote text on that thin paper, so it lasted for 1,000 years. They found out. So I was writing. I wrote quite a bit, but there's still much more to finish. So since I got published, then I didn't write because I don't want a messy you see, handwriting. So then the gold is real gold, not just gold powder. Mostly from Nepal, sometimes from New York, like that. So the other people writing from the text, so Lama Tungaba explained this, was to recite before, they were talking about benefit. So here, I'm going Demi Pamba, Kaju Uning Pamba. It's incredible. We'll learn this. So he explains. Hazang Tibe Jigendo, Tenjin Dewa Jungitam. I haven't received the lineage of the Lung Junja, but I'm to explain the meaning. Hazang Tibe Jigendo, Tenjin Dewa Jungitam, singing our road drugs away, Tomba the Lukuchatel. The founder of the Dharma, Guru Srimada, who met the sound, roaring sound of lion, they talk about independent arising in the world. They say also for not only human but also devils. To you. From Gurushambuddha, to die prostrate. Jevo Jache, Tulaka, Galongate, Sobe, Samuel, Motion, getting a bit ticket. Then Buddha said to say, Jevo Jache, Tulaka on the temple. Sorry. The king's son, the temple on Jalchi, I'm not sure, Jalchi. So, in the center and middle of the assemblies of Sangha, the butcher beggar. Some people translate food beggar. So then it gives an idea for the people. The Buddhist monks are very poor, always always baking food. You see, especially when the people think, they're not working. You see, I mean, you walk by yourself and eat food is common, you see, in the West. So they just bag food, they're so lazy. You know, people, the Western people might think, they're so lazy, just not working themselves, and we're just only baking food. You see, okay, living in the morality, they don't understand much. So, living, overcoming delusion, fighting the fire, fighting the delusion. 84,000 delusions. And 3 parts of the mind, the 6 religions, 22nd religion, fighting, overcoming them. You see, it's unbelievable. Wow, unbelievable. This is unbelievable. So stop suffering to, stop causing suffering to numberless sentient beings. Numberless sentient beings, or 6 delusions. You see, the delusion you conquer. You live in morality to conquer. You see? You understand? Don't think this, don't know this. People don't know this. Don't think lazy, begging food, not working, too lazy. So, because in the West, you all by yourself, eat food, it's coming. So look at it, it's totally lazy. They're lazy. I mean, maybe like me, is definitely lazy. Yes, most lazy person in the world. I'm the good example for laziness in the world. Yes, that I can say. Yes, it's true. Most lazy person in the world. Yes, That's what's still in samsara. So, sorry. What did it say? So Gello, not food bagger, virtue bagger. Virtue bagger means virtue is what? Nirvana. Liberation or samsara, you understand? Oh, virtue bagger, virtue, that one, liberation. Bagger. You see, looking for that. Oh, you understand? Not food, not. And the food that makes the Buddhist monks mostly gets the idea of people, Western people, mostly they don't do anything, not working, all like that. The most difficult ones that live in the morality, they don't, or even scared of living morality, because you have renounced attachment. So then for them it's very scary. It's very scary because they life is to live with attachment, to develop attachment as much as possible, to advertise everything as for attachment as well. You see, you understand? So they were totally opposite. Western is a life, Dharma is, generally say, we say. Naturally, one is advertising, one is controlling. So that's the key point. Yeah, Of course, if they examine, you see, if they are analysts who are able to examine, then of course all the problems are based on the attachment, this life. Then what's the best one? Then it's ignorance, not on Dharma. Or then they say, ignorance holding true lesson. If you analyze, even not practice Buddhism, but even analyze, then you discover pattern. And so in the center of the virtue bagger, the sun intending in virtue. So Buddha about things, is very, how to say, you see, it's like His Holiness Dalai Lama, many thousand people there, but among that, His Holiness is very magnificently. There's many thousand people, tens of thousands, but dealing with the very magnificent you see, some different than all others. And then announce but the words definite meaning, then definite word. Yeah. 최신 탐지 제 주장 최대 제벌 맞지. So Buddha said, you see, even you Buddha told Ananda, even you forget all other Dharma, Buddha Dharma, all other Buddha Dharma, Buddha's teaching, but don't forget this, the present paramita teaching. Don't forget this teaching. Present paramita teaching. Even you forget all the Buddha Dharma, but don't forget this present paramita teaching. Chudi Jabrama teaching. You see, Buddha told Ananda. They didn't say, it comes later. Chunjin Tamba Gungawa. So, to preserve this present paramita teaching, Buddha told Ananda, Gungawa means Ananda. Buddha said, Chudi Nenden Chimbe Te. See, and Buddha gave this teaching precisely to Ananda. To take a Gawa Cheva, listen, please listen to this. Gawa Cheva, Dongdoyang, Sangye Tamje Chebawe, Shechin Tsiji Diwa, then Lobe Pen Cheva Song. Please listen to this. Even you make offering to all the Buddha, you see, for 10 million, 1,000 times 10 million, 1,000 times 10 million, not years, years. You see, you make offering to all the Buddha, then writing one word, Prajna Paramita, gone beyond. Because of Prajna Paramita, to write one word, Prajna write or read, it has greater benefits. Then, making offering to all the Buddha's offerings, scarce for offerings, to all the Buddha, for Gawa Cheva Tongde, 10 million, like that, 1,000 times of eons. Then, you see, so, really again. So, read one word, one word, or read one word has greater benefit. You understand? Greater benefit. Wow. So that is Lama Toma Tunde. For example, there's then there's a small but English you can't, all those are missing. So when there's but then there's small then there's a Katarche. And so so that's the one word paramita. So means negative word today. No phenomena has true existence. I mentioned the outside and that is the first the mind merely in between, yes. Then later, the there. On the line, the there exists from inside, exists from us, from its side. That there on the line. And then even that you look for do not exist anywhere. Not all that, nor in the world, anywhere. You remember I mentioned yesterday? So no phenomena has truly existed or real. You understand? That means all the Lama Dhamma there's few words of Prajna Paramita. Then short one directly mention emptiness, dependent emptiness, the indirectly the method. So then it's wisdom. So even you're writing Harsudra, you know, even with ink, unbelievable. So gold offers, but even just ink. So they just writing one word, writing one word, reading one word, it's a great benefit. Understand? Oh, you have to know what you have to keep that in your heart, so you can make your life most meaningful. Writing, reading, Harsudra, all day, Kasuri, Daman Sutra, there are many teachings about the Paramita. You understand? So here, Kasuri, here the center, Kadama Center met Dhammankara Sutra, where like Singapore ABC met Golden Sutra, I think, you know, where even people can go over, right? So there's book, you know, less clear, and then people write on top, you see? So even children can do that. So they did Dhammankara Sutra here. So I got two. So one, the Holy Mother, one. There's one here. I don't know your name. A girl. She's supposed to recite Dhammankara Sutra every day, your whole life. That's unbelievable. No much preliminary practice. But the 400, I think 400,000 or 300,000, 400,000 Donglin. That's the main preliminary practice. There's no other, maybe there's such country, 300,000, I'm not sure. But that's they made it Donglan. You see, there's that's the most powerful purification, and who collect the most excess merit, and that's the quick way to born pure land, quick way to achieve enlightenment. So doing that, so every day then to read Dhammankara Sutra. So I gave one to write. So now here you see the benefits. Here, look, listen here. So writing one word has great benefits, and scarce offering to a numberless Buddha, to all the Buddha, you know, and length of time for 10 million eons. What did it say? No, 10. What did it say? 10.
1,010 million pounds.
1,010 million pounds. 1,000 what?
Times 10 million pounds.
Yeah. 10,000. Sai Chawa. Huh? What? I forgot what did I say before I said, now I forgot. So, Sai Chula Chawa. So, 100,000 is a Saya. Chawa is what? Chawa is a?
10 million.
Oh, 10 million eons. 10 million eons, like that 1,000 times. Like that 1,000 times. 10 million eons, like that 1,000 times. That much length of time. You see, it's God's offering you to all the Buddhas for that much long time. Then writing one word, reading one word, has a great present parameter. Great parameter. Okay? Now good, next one. Chile Chena Jidin you can tell Mariwa Shunda Tatu Nemo Nature the Injiro. Listen, please listen here. Why? The one the one remedy to directly cut the ignorance, the root of all the mistakes of the samsara, all the sufferings. So the one remedy, that's only this. That's only this. The wisdom realizes emptiness, the ultimate reality, everything. There exists merely. Sunra Kunji, Choje, Shijin with Tatuba. The Java Shijadosa, Sunra Kunji, Choje, Shijin with Tatuba. The sublime or sublime in all the Buddha's teachings. It is Prajnaparamita and the heart of Prajnaparamita, ultimate essence of Prajnaparamita is the Japa, Vajrakatra. So same thing is the heart of the. So they share, they go to the Japa, teaching doors, what is called Vajrakatra, the Sutta. So Dilo Choso, Jiva, Chetan Singing, Kasuk, Netan Nova, Junjin, Chetan Longi Java, so Jitan Luju shows. So writing Diamond Sutra, writing, reading, making offering to that, so forth. Then it stops the black magic, singing, bad. Kind of the bad singing, the bad anyway, do not singing. Che dance blaming singing towards kind of like that. Yeah. All the bad, bad things in the life. And the obstacles, also the obstacle here. And also stops the continuity of. And due to that, then disease and the harms from sentencing you receive. So those get stopped. Those continue to get stopped. Then increases life, wealth, support, and whatever you think you can succeed. May all the wishes be succeed immediately. May all the wishes be succeed. Tanda dodi nyamba da life sunna bhajaji. So here it made into prayer. By listening to this teaching now, lives imprint. You collect merit, lives imprint by reading, by listening, by reading. The sutra then leaves imprint, collect merit, leaves imprint, collect merit, leaves imprint. So that, what it does, that is in all the future lives, then you're able to hear the teachings of Paramita, Vajrakatra Sutras, the profound subject. So here, so that benefits. But here wrote into prayer, able to hear this profound sutra in all life, in all the lives. Tomato Chigdang Kongzu Chine Jetoba. Sherifuda Mengachu, Namda Chishin Tajuji. That you see, the minute you hear the teachings or read the teachings of Dhammapada Sutra, then you understand words' meanings. You realize, understand the words' meanings, and then Jetava means you achieve Arhatashim. Then, like the Sherifu and Mengaljipu, the Buddha's true heart disciple, standing right and left, you see, there's many times there's statue and tangas. So the Arhata Sherifu Mengaljipu, Nanda Chishitajuchi, like their life story, like that, may I have, making prayer. It has that benefit, but also making prayer. Now please listen, Tonga Tamla, Mishember, Tonga Tende, this is very profound. Tonga Tamla, Mishember. Not just accept, not just accept the mere, just the mere emptiness. The ordinary emptiness, empty of the substances, like mouth is empty of tea, or stomach is empty of food, or purse is empty of money. So that ordinary emptiness, not the emptiness of the real. So without clinging, without accepting, just only the just only the emptiness. By seeing the meaning of the emptiness, by seeing the meaning of dependent arising. So the emptiness, that which is totally empty from its own side, doesn't exist, even atom, totally empty. So that's total anita. So you see that is devoid of mental fabrication. The projecting or depositing the truly existence in the mental fabrication. So while it's devoid of mental fabrication, so enjoy the view of the emptiness only. So that means while it is existing, the mere name. Now, not so Nijudi, now tam to touch, Naya, Denver, Menyambi, Nacho, Tomato, was the dual Dharma, the appearance, the various appearance, this initiative, true Dharma. The true Dharma might be One is the appearance, one is the concept. That which holds appearance, mapping that. Not them to touch, decide just mere appearance. Even they appear, but think it doesn't truly exist. So may I realize while it's appearing, that is empty. Shiranyingbo Pulchungwe, Sijitala Meniber. Lama Mud Drawaye, Dugundamba Daji. Shiranyingbo Pulchungwe. The imminent subject, imminent heart wisdom. So by realizing this, you don't abide in samsara nirvana. Extreme of the samsara nirvana, you don't abide. Then you quickly actualize the pie path to enlightenment. After you achieve enlightenment, then you lead you lead the sentient beings from samsara. So here it is mentioned in the form of prayer, may I become the leader of all sentient beings. Doesn't give out them to you, Lame Kuja, but there is a woman, then you go to our shores. Including this marriage, and due to all the marriage, may the Guru have long stable life, and may all the Buddha's actions, prayers, may I accomplish by myself alone. Tumbe loba lamchi kudan lonju kudane senju kwenye tundebe chudi yuri nejiji. Then founder, the Guru Shakyamuni Buddha, during the path, while he's following the path, then he gave up his holy body and all the wealth to all the sentient beings. And in order to accomplish the work for only for sentient being, they made the teaching pattern parameter made it last long time. Gyalvekawa tameto, Sugachan, Jimpane, then Basung Chilach, Malam Sanju Druji. The Buddhas, for numberless eons, even for the sake of life, gave up telling lie. So the Buddha, the victory one, for numberless eons, give up eternal life even for the sake of the life. Then by the blessings taught truth, real truth. Then may all my prayers be accomplished. So this is in bad Mepamba. So that's. So they making like Singapore making book. Okay. Yes, I started for 10,000. Sorry. 10,000 eons. You see, practicing charity and morality, patience, perseverance, meditation for 10,000 eons. It is mentioned in Yapse Javi door, teaching of the father and son meeting. Then, to listen to the teaching on emptiness, te konani tebar, son chewatang. So to listen to the teaching on emptiness, and you see what for 10,000 eons, living charity, morality, patience, perseverance, of course not easy. So unbelievable. In our hearts, I mean, it's try very hard for 10,000 eons. So then just listening teachings on emptiness, then it requires much more merit, unbelievable merit, much greater merit. Then you see now for 10,000 eons, you listen to the teaching of the emptiness only. Then you reveal the teaching on emptiness to one sentient being. To one sentient being. You show the teaching of the emptiness to one sentient being. So you are listening to the teachings for 10,000 eons, then teaching to one sentient being, emptiness. This teaching to one sentient being, just even short, also even 1 minute, also this one unbelievable, greater merit than listening teaching for 10,000 eons. Teachings of Emperor there. Then Buddha told the Sherifu, for 10,000 eons, revealing the teaching on emptiness to other sentient beings. Then you see duration like this. Circle to be chatsams, circle can get circle to be chatsams do. Takonan you come was no time about fellows. Then the on 1 second, the snapping finger, that much is mentioned on emptiness. This is then numberless greater merit increases. Numberless greater merit increases the meditating in 1 second. That is the snapping finger, the duration. mentioned this numberless great marriage, then 10,000 eons teaching emptiness for others. Understand? Oh, 하자. 야, 아니, Ayadeva, Narendra Pandit Ayadeva mentioned, so no chuni chödile, Tezum Sour Yangminju. Tezum Soba Tamjijang, Sipur Shubu Chebaju. Oh, even you create a little marriage in this Dharma, emptiness teaching. So the Kaduri, those who have very small marriage, then the teaching on the emptiness, they don't get even doubt. They don't get even doubt, like the Hatsutra or Dhammakara. Tezun Sawa Yangminju. Tezun Sawa Tamji Jang, if you get doubt, even if you get doubt, your samsara become pieces. Tezun Sawa, just mere rising doubt, the samsara become pieces. So this is Tunjuk Tezun. You see, what this is Karure. For example, I, nitrogen temperament, in which I has no truly existence. Why? Because it is dependent arising. Oh, so you see, Tunjuk Tezun is then maybe this I is maybe instead of saying it is truly existent, but to say maybe truly existent. So more instead of doubt, this doubt is more towards doubt, but it's more more image of truly existent. So more on that. That. So even that, then even get doubt. So benefit is your samsara become pieces. So like something cup or something broken, you see. So that's it. So your samsara become pieces. So this is Tunjuk Tetsum. So not completely disciple, it's more that it doesn't have to. Lama Tsongkhapa mentioned in the Toba, the present Buddha revealed the dependent rising. Wanjang Chida Kacho Suk Juni Maneuver. Shola Jungzi Ijeba Dian Gawa Sanjing. But your life facing towards death. The Lord of death, your life towards that. and they continue to your life not stopped. And having little faith, having little faith in the teaching, the Shunyata dependence. Even by this, not completely believing this, but even little believing this, even having little believing this, think how fortunate this person is. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Yeah. What else? Sanjo, Rimbo, Jema. Jeva Nyamba, Meva, Yekone, Gonde, Beo, the past, best, medical, Roma, the number, seven numbers of Buddhas. There would exist my name, Meda I, who exists in my name. Oh, because what it didn't achieve the Buddhahood which exists in my name. Lead all the sentiments who exist in my name. They lead to Buddhahood, which exists in my name. By myself alone, which exists in my name. Gavadiya Nidadalama Sanjan Dujan and Ravadijan. Oh, thank you very much. So I think, yeah. So do the room after this, and then rest of the prayers. Okay? Thank you very much. Yeah.
So, she boogie to shin at a tram, rare than she needed a body, sang a shin in the tea. Oh, sing and jumba, shong, edom, guru, and Mandela, come there and tie me.
So we're back at 7:30. We'll finish the puja and do the other prayers. Tom has something.
So the Amoga Pasha image that's out in the lobby, I believe Kadampa Center has very kindly printed copies that will be distributed to everybody at the end of the retreat. That will also be going up for free download on the website shortly. The 2 cards that Rinpoche showed, the orange ones, those will also be going up on the site shortly for free. But the Just by Seeing mantra that Rinpoche mentioned, I'll be putting that in the box folder tonight. And I'll also be putting all the traceable Paramita sutras in there. So,
Hello. Just want to say that tomorrow we're going to be doing a big cleaning of the Gompa. So I haven't actually checked to see how many people have signed up. But if all the spots aren't filled and you're willing to help, that would be great. Thanks so much. Oh, right after lunch. Or, I don't know. Yeah, right after lunch.